Hey everybody, it's James here with Tabletop Trysts again, and you guessed it, I'm on my way to the coffee shop to get some coffee. And super bright out today, super beautiful, so it's perfect to head over. As I'm walking, I was kind of thinking about a video that I was watching earlier. It was Ginny D, and she had Anjali Bhimani on, which, by the way, I love saying her name. They were talking about voices and doing voices in your campaign. I wanted to talk a little bit about voices then and kind of give my take on it as well. I absolutely love doing voices. I really do. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'll never claim to be good at it, but I enjoy doing it. And, you know, watching Critical Role and Encounter Party and shows like that, love the voices that we hear. I love the voices that are on there. But I want to say something really important, especially for people who are just now getting into D&D and might feel, I don't know, maybe some pressure to bring those voices, especially as a DM. A lot of times that's really expected, or you perceive that that's going to be expected, but that's not necessary. First of all, there's many different ways to play D&D, of course, but I really liked kind of what Anjali was saying in that video, which, by the way, you know, usual stuff, I'll put it in the description below so you can watch the actual video. But you know, she kind of talked about how really at the end of the day, voices aren't really the end all be all, and they should be really a byproduct of your understanding of the character. Not necessarily a defining thing of your character, but something that kind of organically comes out as you're playing the character. She even kind of pointed out that there are times that it's just Anjali's voice when she's playing a character. She might have a higher pitch, or she might talk a little bit faster if the character's nervous or whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's not always a voice. Sometimes it's just her speaking in her normal voice, and that's okay. Because I think really the important thing to come out with making a voice, it's not that you're trying to make the voice. It should be that you're trying to portray the character. And I know this kind of can sound similar. You know, I mean, if you're portraying a character, you're going to do the voice of the character, right? No, not necessarily. Sometimes the character doesn't need to have a special voice. Sometimes that character, all you need to do is just talk normally as yourself, but maybe change inflections, or, you know, maybe you'll change kind of the speed. You know, if somebody's nervous, they're going to talk faster, they're going to talk like this, they're going to keep going, their mind's kind of racing, so they're just going to keep going, right? Like that. You don't need to necessarily change your voice. Now, if you want to try that, of course, I say go for it. Because again, I love doing it. I'm terrible at it, but I love to do it. When you're at the table, don't feel pressured to use a voice if you're not comfortable doing it. And don't feel pressured to do a voice because you've seen it done so many times before. Just let the character organically happen. If they end up with a voice, that's awesome. But if they don't end up with a special voice, that's awesome too. Just make sure that you're fully immersed in that character and let it come out in your voice, whether it be a new voice or whether it be the voice that you've had forever. So thanks again for taking a little walk with me to the coffee shop. I'm here. If you do enjoy these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. And you know what? Leave me a comment below. Let me know what your take is on the voices when you're at the table. Thanks again for sharing the secret with me.